Hello everyone, this is the V-Man and welcome. Thanks for joining. We are back on Mount Panorama with Gr.3 cars. When I just started to play this game, Spa-Francorchamps and this track were like kryptonite to me. No matter what I do, I cannot be fast on these tracks. And yesterday when I was practicing for this race, I did it for 3 hours, I think, approximately. And I was around 1.5 seconds behind, and I decided to study the whole track and to take the ghost of the fastest lap time of the moment and to just closely study it to see where to brake, where to start to turn, and so on. So, you know, study all in all entire racetrack and the way of driving. And it proved to be a good tactic, because I managed finally to set a lap time which was just 1 second or just above 1 second of the fastest lap time at the moment. So I checked online and I saw that I was like 85th in the region, and I immediately knew that I've set a good qualification lap time, so I decided to enter the race. So we are in the first race already. I started third, you already saw that, and two guys in front of me were very good drivers, I think A+ drivers also. I'm still thinking, am I good enough for A+ rating, or it's just, you know, fluke or luck? For now, I think that I'm just good enough for A+ rating and I can compete. Of course, my pace is not that good or that high, should I say, or fast, but it's good enough. So, Spanish guy in front of me went off the track, smashed the wall, and I took his position. Now I'm on a 2nd place, and I think that the game puts me onto the 5th place by strength by points. So I was delighted with the Spanish guy mistake, because now I'm on a 2nd place, and if I stay on this 2nd place, I am bound to have some good points out of this race. Going into the sharp corner onto the left after long straight, everything went well. This corner is a little bit hard for me. I'm slow through that corner, but I am fast enough to keep my 2nd position. So first lap is about to end, going into the 2nd. In front of me is a Belgium guy in Aston Martin, I think. And when I started this race, I saw that almost all guys were using this car, Aston Martin, and I thought, am I using the right car? Because I've set a lap time with a Nissan GT-R and I decided to race with it, of course, but this is very decent car, the car I'm driving, so I don't know why everybody else were using this car, but okay, you know, they have right to do that. 2nd lap started. Behind me is a British guy, of course in Aston Martin, but he was not close enough to the twisty section downhill. We are now on a long straight. He's using my slipstream. On the brakes here I was driving defensively just in case. He's still there, but he can't do anything more than that, because, you know, this is very narrow track. There is not much space for overtaking, maybe 1 or 2 places where drivers can do that, but this was not one of them. He was just not close enough. And here I'm under attack, going into a 3rd and a final lap. He's looking on the inside, but no, I braked a bit late, so he stayed behind me. And I am still managing to keep my 2nd position. And I was really, you know, pumped up under adrenaline. I wasn't expecting to be this good, this competitive, because I am now somewhere around 54,000 points. So these guys are very fast guys, and I'm not that confident in my driving skill yet. So I thought that I will start here, you know, from a lower part of the grid, but you already saw I started 3rd. Now I'm 2nd, so everything is going well so far. After the long straight, once again on the brakes, I was under attack once again, but I managed to defend my position barely. I almost went off the track there, but thankfully that didn't happen. And last corner on the brakes, Look how clean these guys are. I can remember the time when I was in a A rating, that was long time ago, where I would probably be pushed off the track after almost every hard break, but here that wasn't the case. So second place in this first race, good result, and let's go into second. Relaxing with the music a bit, and let's go. And here in this lobby I started first. I was really surprised with that. I'm leading the pack. Behind me is a French guy who is first by points here, or by strength. He was in a VW Beetle. That's a very good car, very stable car, good with handling, and he was behind me all the time, pressuring me, looking for a way through. As I said, look how narrow this track is. We have walls on both sides. We need to be very precise, but no, as you saw here, I bumped the wall a bit, and he can't do anything yet. But he is right behind me. I was seeing him in my rearview mirror. That is all I saw in my rearview mirror. Going to the very technical twisty section downhill. We need to be, as I said, very precise on the brakes here. And now we are going over the long straight. I need to have a good exit, which I did. And look at that Beetle in my left mirror. He's very close. Of course, he's using my slipstream now, or slipstream behind me. He will come close to the end of this straight, and I will probably drive defensively a bit. This is the first lap. We are coming to an end. On the brakes, he's close. I am using all width of that curb. Frenchman is under attack by a British guy. Going into the last corner, everything went well. I am good so far, but he was very fast. Frenchman, his pace was really good. Trying to get away from Frenchman. Layout of the track was going in my favor. As I said, very difficult to overtake, and the Nissan GT-R is very fast car. And look at this. He missed his braking point, smashed into me, and this is A+ lobby. Look at this. He slowed down. Look at this move. What a gentleman. So this is what I was talking about the pleasure to drive in good lobbies. So this is A+ lobby. He missed his braking point, pushed me off the track, and he just decided to let me go through. Respect for the guy. I don't know what to say. So he received a penalty for that move. Downhill, twisty section, very technical, difficult. We are about to come to the point where the Frenchman is going to serve his penalty and I'm going to be saved. So second lap, almost finished. And we now have another Frenchman who is behind me, but he wasn't close enough. So third and final lap, I will finish second race on the first position. Very good. I was pleased with that. I think that the game puts me onto the fourth place by strength, and I finished first, started first, finished first. So very good. Let's go into a third and the final race of the video, and again I started first, and again the same Frenchman in a Beetle is behind me. and again I will be under attack, under a lot of pressure, but that is all good. This is how I will build my experience, my driving skill. I like when I race with a good competition. This is how I become better and better. Third race of the video and the final race started. Going uphill, walls on both sides. Very technical section, very difficult. I smashed the wall countless times. And look at this, going into the corner and I smashed the wall again, and he's right on me. Downhill once again, looking to defend. Look how close he is. He's just breathing down my neck, on my bumper all the time. I'm defending hard. This is very, very important corner. And I think I bumped the wall a bit, so now we are side by side going over the long straight. But I have a power of Nissan. I am faster on straight, that is my advantage. But now he's tucked in into my slipstream. He's looking on the right, but no, he cannot do that, because every time he goes on the right onto the left, he, you know, smashes into the wall of air, and that slows him down. And again, I was able to defend my position. So first lap is about to end. What a pressure. I was almost shaking while I was racing. Adrenaline was doing its thing. I was pumped up. I wasn't blinking. I was barely breathing. So this is very good result for me. I put so much time into this game. I really like this game, and when I have results like this, I'm very, very satisfied with that. And this is the moment when I regret because I don't have my country's flag in this game. I would really like to have my country's flag in this game. I don't know why, but I just would like to finish on the first place or to have a good result under my country's flag. But okay, I can maybe allow myself to fantasize about my channel growing big enough so I can maybe influence Polyphony Digital to, you know, add my country's flag in one of the next updates. So I'm still on a first position, going into a third and a final lap. Frenchman is all over me like a wasp. He wants my first place. He wants to take it on the track. He's clean enough and sensible enough that he don't want to do that by pushing me off the track. You saw that in previous race, so that is very good. We are here almost side by side once again. So going through the first section of the track, he's right behind me, and going into this corner he bumped me a bit here, just a bit, and he decided to have a go. I went a bit wide and he tried to take advantage of that, but no, I was aggressive. I didn't want to let him do that, so he clipped the wall at some moment and he falls behind. But again, he's very fast. Look at this, he's coming right back again on me. And third and the final time in this race, going downhill over the twisty section. He's right behind me using my slipstream. This is third and the final lap. For sure he will try again to overtake my position. There is no doubt about that. Look at this, side by side. I'm leaving him space. He's almost in front of me, and I managed to brake just a fraction of a second later, and that was my advantage, and I went in front of him once again, going into the last corner, over the curb, and over the finish line on a first position. I think these races were very, very intense. you know, racing all the time, defending all the time. Frenchman had a better pace, there is no doubt about that. I admit that he was faster, but then, as I said, layout of the track was in my favor, so I was able to have good results on all 3 races. So that was it for today. If you like this video, click the like button. If you would like to watch or to listen some more, do subscribe, turn notifications on. I will try to upload 2 videos per week, that's my plan at least. You can also check out my Facebook page, the link is in the description. So thanks for watching, see you next time. The V-Man is out.